Welcome everyone. Today I gonna discuss about climate change and global impact. What is climate change and global impact? Climate change is currently evidenced as surf or storm, flood and droughts, substantial reduce of tropical forest and grassland, decrease in the availability of water in the rivers, groundwater level or dug wells, decline in yield of food grains, rise in sea level leading to the erosions of coastal areas, and increase incidence of waterborne disease and the vector-borne disease such as malaria. Source of CO2 in atmosphere. CO2 emissions from motor vehicles, factory waste decompositions, etc. From natural resources like volcanoes, eruptions, etc. For the greenhouse effect, what we see, solar radiation passes through the clean atmosphere, incoming solar radiation, not in incoming solar radiation. Some solar radiations is reflected by the atmospheres and the earth's surface, outgoing solar radiations. Some of the interface radiation passes through the atmosphere and is lost in space. The amount of CO2 in the atmosphere till 1950 has never exceeded 300 ppm, but the atmosphere concentrations of CO2 in 2005 was 370 ppm. There is strong evidence from the global warming or the climate change. Sea temperature has risen by an average of zero point 0.50 over the last 40 years. Global surface temperature have risen about 0.70 C in the past 100 years. The global mean sea level has risen between 10 to 15 centimeter in the Arctic. 20,000 square kilometer of the freshwater ice have broadened. Predictions of the climate change. Climate model predict as increase in average surface air temperatures of about 2.50 Celsius by the year 2001. Climate change impact in Kerala. WHO report on danger dengue fever, rise in sea level, lowering of water table. Green technology. What is green technology or environmental technology or clean technology? Green technology or environmental technology or clean energy is the application of one or more of environmental science, green tech, and chemistry, environmental monitor and electronic devices to monitor, model and conserve the natural environment and resources and to curb the negative impact of the human involvement. Green technology is the field of new, innovative way to make changes in daily life. Currently, this clean technology is in the beginning stage of its development, so the future will only bring bigger and better things for the field. Green technology is the part of business exchange. Clean tech is the new technology related business model offering competitive return for investors and customer while providing solution of the global challenges. Green technology is the safeguard against environmental pollution. Green technology gives the concept of cleanliness and freshness. What is green tech energy? The invention, design and application of chemical product and process to the reduce or to eliminate the use and generation of hazardous substances. Adapting to the green technology, we are intending to make the earth green free from any danger. Our environment needs solves from pollutions. With the help of recycling process, we can reduce the waste material. Reusable things are better to introduce to improve the cleanliness level. Water is the basic for the green life, which is the symbol of cleanliness. Impure water cause many diseases. Water is the basic ingredients of the green technology. Without water, there is nothing fresh. Planting more and more trees is the demand for the present environment. They absorb carbon dioxide from the surrounding and release oxygen, which help us to breathe. Developing proper sewage system need innovative green technology. The waste water should be directed towards the places where it can be used like field. At present, Kerala state is having no waste management model. Example of the green technology: recycling, water purification, air purification, storage treatment, environment remediation, solid waste management, renewable energy, gain forecast and energy conservation. Recycling, liquid and solid waste recycle. Water purification, the whole idea concept of having dirt, germs and uh, pollution free water throughout the environment. Air purification, basic and common green plants can be grown indoor to keep air fresh because all plants remove CO2 and convert it into oxygen. Sewage system is conceptually similar to water purifications. Environment remediations in the removal of the pollutions or the contaminants for the general protection of the environment. Solid waste management is the purification, consumption, reuse, disposable and treatment of solid waste. Renewable energy is energy that can be replaced and that can be produced by natural resources, mineral like wood, sun, wind, tides, water, etc. E-gain forecast is a method using forecasting technology to predict the future weather impact. Energy conservations is the utilizations of devices that require similar amount of energy in the order to reduce the consumption of electricity. Recycling is process use materials into new products to prevent waste to potentially useful material, reduce the consumption of the fresh raw material, reduce energy uses, reduced air pollution, water pollution by reducing the need for conventional waste disposable and raw greenhouse gas emissions. Recycling is the key component of the modern waste reduction and is the third component of the reduce, reuse and recycle waste heritage. Early sorting of the recycling materials, glue and plastic bottle in Poland. Waste is not a waste but a resources. Water purification, source of water treatment, pre-treatments, pH adjustment, folifications, sedimentation, filtrations, 241 rapid sand filter. Water purification, member filtration, slow and filter removal of the ion, water dissolved substances, other mechanical and biological techniques, disinfections and chlorical diseases. Beside that, there are many things. Rainwater harvest technology, RSG college, air purification, air quality in Arna, Kuam, and Kerala. Air purifications, if we find suspended practical matters, responsible suspended practical matters, sulfur dioxide and oxygen of nitrogen from stations located in industries, residential, sensitive areas, observation and the stations so that SPM and RSPM regularly exceed allows limits. Biodiesel technology, Jatosphere seed oil, agriculture crops, symbial oil, corn oil, sunflower, canola, and palm oil. Beside the sewage treatment, domestic water treatment is the process of removing contaminants from wastewater and the household sewage, both union and domestic. It includes physical, chemical, and biological processes to removal physical, chemical, and biological container. Sewage treatment plant. Environmental remediation is the removal of pollutions or container for the general protections of the environment. This is accomplished by the various chemical, biological, and bulk movement methods. Is conjunction white environment monitors. Solid waste management is the purification, consumption, refuse, disposal, and treatment of solid waste that undertaken by agencies includes government, local bodies. Inclinations. Incineration is a disposable method in which solid organic waste are adjusted to the combustion so as to convert them into residues and gaseous used product. Waste to energy or energy from waste is the process of creating energy in the form of electricity and heat from the increation of the waste source. Landfill, disposable of the waste in a landfill involved during the waste, and this remain a common practice is common countries. Biodegradable waste into the vermicompositor in Kerala. Small biogas plants operate by the student of the St. George's College. Biogas technology. Renewable energy. So there are many things actually happening right now in the renewable energy. There are many things we can do right now. Geothermal energies, wind power and electricity, small hydropowers, micro hydropowers, tidal powers, So what is solar power? Applications of solar power. The development and research in the field of alternative fuel generation has also given rise of improvement in the utilization of solar energy. The various applications of the solar energy include solar powerhouse, solar vehicles, cooking, water purification, solar lighting, use of solar thermal energy. The heat from the sun is converted to electricity using PV. The use of voltaics was limited to the very small application like solar calculators, but now this mechanism is used to generate electricity in very large power uses up to 14 megawatt. Beside that, waste free campaign in Kerala, campaign on sustainable sanitation in the schools, campaign by sanitation by FNSA, toilet use and the different kind of activities, World Environment Day, plays on waters, and many interesting things actually help them to go their ecosystem in a sustainable way. So if we can understand that we have to create more awareness in an effective way, this if we can understand this is the way we can solve our problem in an effective way, we can do many things in a professional way. So if you have any kind of question regarding this green energy and green technology, you can communicate with us. Thank you everyone for joining today's session.